A police car pulled up next to him, but he continued walking, and the car followed. He still had 10 miles to go before reaching safety. Determined, he quickened his pace despite his burning legs. This is the story of a man who walked 20 miles to work every day until one day a cop followed him and discovered the reason behind his journey. Before we begin, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more amazing videos. Walter Carr and his mother moved to Homewood, Alabama, seeking to rebuild their lives after their home was destroyed by Hurricane Katrina. Walter, a 20-year-old student, was determined to work and support his mother. Little did he know the challenges he would face. Walter learned about a job opportunity at Bellhops, a moving company located 20 miles away from his home. Although it was a long distance, he had his trusty old car to rely on. Walter drove to the company, filled out an application, and was fortunate to secure an interview on the spot. Excited, he agreed to start the following day. However, just a few feet away from his driveway, his car broke down. Walter's heart raced as he opened the hood, realizing his car had chosen that day to finally give up. Smoke billowed from the engine, leaving him with no hope of fixing it. Walter considered informing the manager at Bellhops that he couldn't make it, but he had a change of heart. Despite the daunting 20-mile distance and the lack of funds to repair his car, Walter was determined to keep the job. He entered the address into Google Maps and realized it would take him 7 hours to walk there. Desperate to support his mother and avoid homelessness, Walter decided to attempt the seemingly impossible. He set his alarm for 12 a.m., put on his most comfortable sneakers, grabbed his jacket, and embarked on his journey through the night. Walking at a brisk pace, Walter soon found his legs shaking and his body drenched in sweat as he reached the halfway point. The physical exertion took its toll, but the fear of losing his job pushed him forward, one step at a time. Unbeknownst to him, a car had been following him for the last 10 minutes. It was 4:20 a.m., and he still had many miles to cover. Suddenly, the car flashed its lights and sounded its siren. Walter realized they were there for him. The cop pulled up beside Walter, questioning where he was rushing off to. Gasping for breath, Walter tried to explain without slowing down. The cop, not interested in the details, ordered Walter into the car, assuming he was up to no good. However, when Walter mustered enough breath to explain why he was walking, the cop was amazed. Officer Sean Gray had seen many things, but Walter's determination astounded him. They drove in silence for the remaining 6 miles until Walter spotted the destination, bringing him immense relief. Officer Gray escorted Walter to the client's house, where Jenny Hayden Lamy, the homeowner, was informed of Walter's 14-mile journey by foot to assist with the move. Jenny was astonished by his dedication. When the rest of the Bellhops crew arrived, Walter tirelessly loaded boxes into the moving van, despite his exhaustion. Jenny shared the remarkable story on Facebook. Walter's actions and dedication inspired thousands of people, and Jenny's Facebook post received over 2,000 shares and comments. One commenter wrote, "I'm definitely touched by his journey as well. It's impressive how we can make excuses not to do something, but there are people like Walter who refuse to make excuses and simply take action." Another commenter expressed admiration for Walter's resilience, stating, "Walter passed the test as a gracious and humble man. I can't imagine how many times on that lonely walk down 280 in the middle of the night he wanted to turn back or find a place to rest, but he walked until he got here." Jenny marveled at Walter's dedication to his job, which has become a symbol of hard-working Americans. His determination even sparked a social media movement with the hashtag #BeLikeWalter. Despite the praise and attention, Walter remains humble, shrugging off the accolades and simply stating, "I just walked." He aspires to become a Marine one day, and he has undoubtedly shown the world that he can achieve anything he sets his mind to.